Friends, in the summer of 1963, the National Mall in Washington, D.C. was packed with a crowd of people. Millions of people, black and white, from every age and class, stood together. Some had tears in their eyes, some had smiles on their lips. And then a quiet voice echoed on the microphone, "I have a dream." This was no ordinary speech. It was a dream engraved on the walls of history, which was going to break the shackles of centuries. This was the voice of Martin Luther King Jr. But have you ever thought how much pain, struggle, sacrifice, and unshakable courage is hidden behind this voice? Friends, you'll get to learn a lot from this story. So definitely watch the video till the end. So let's know the whole story in this video. But before moving forward in the video, friends, I request you with folded hands, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so that my courage keeps increasing, friends. Martin was born on January 15th, 1929 in Atlanta City of Georgia, state of America. His real name was Michael King Jr., but his father adopted the name Martin Luther during a European trip and also changed the name of the son. His family was from a devoted Christian background. Father was a church pastor and a strong supporter of social justice. Mother taught him the lesson of love, compassion, and self-respect. But a very bitter experience took root in Martin's heart when one of his white friends suddenly left him and said, "My father said I cannot play with you because you are black." This injury was deep, but it was from here that the spark ignited in his soul, which later shook the soul of America. Martin was very intelligent. At the age of 15, he enrolled in college and got a degree in sociology from there. Then he studied for a doctorate in theology. During this time, he read the principles of Mahatma Gandhi and developed a deep faith in them. Gandhi's nonviolent struggle fascinated him. They understood that true change comes not with weapons, but with love, patience, and truth. They said, hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. In 1955, Rosa Parks, a black woman in Montgomery, Alabama, was asked to leave her seat on a bus because a white man wanted the seat. When she refused, she was arrested. This incident lit a fire. The local community began to protest, and a leader was called in, Martin Luther King Jr. He led the Montgomery bus boycott. Black citizens did not travel on buses for 381 days. Police intimidated, threatened. Martin's house was bombed, but he did not give up. This nonviolent protest shook America. The Supreme Court had to intervene, and eventually racial segregation on buses was declared illegal. Now Martin had become not just a leader, but a symbol of racial equality in America. He founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and started nonviolent movements across the country. He went from place to place, gave speeches, held rallies, went to jail, but there was always compassion in his words. He spread the message in every corner of America that both blacks and whites are part of the same humanity. August 28th, 1963. Martin led the March on Washington, in which more than 2 lakh people participated. It was here that he gave the most famous speech in history. I have a dream. In this speech, he shared his dream in which one day in America, people will be judged not by the color of their skin, but by their character. These words became immortal. In 1964, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He was the youngest Nobel laureate in the world till then. But as his popularity was increasing, so was his opposition. Some called him a communist agent, some a traitor. The FBI started spying on him. Efforts began to prove him weak and dangerous. But Martin had learned not to back down. In 1968, he was supporting a strike by sanitation workers in Memphis, Tennessee. There, on April 4th, standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel, he was shot by a white extremist. A voice that had become the conscience of America was silenced forever. Friends, a dream that became immortal, the life of Martin Luther King Jr., is not just a story of one man, but a mirror for all humanity. He taught that true change in the world comes when we replace fear with love, violence with compassion, and darkness with light. His dream lives on today, and his spirit smiles every time someone stands up against injustice. The most powerful weapon we have is love and nonviolence. Those who really want to change the world must adopt the path of love, not hatred. Martin Luther King Jr. says, "The time to do the right thing is always now." Faith is taking the first step, even if you don't see the whole staircase. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Our life starts ending the day we become silent on important things. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So, friends, this is the story of Martin Luther King Jr. How did you like it? Do tell us by commenting, and if you liked it even a little bit, then if you have not liked the video till now, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you with a new video, and until then, thank you very much to all of you.